Christopher B. Robinson, man. Got my merch on, baby. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Check this out, man. Yeah, you saw the game. You saw the game, man. The Cleveland Browns came to Houston, man. They beat us up real good. They beat us up real good. 36-22, man. What can I say, man? That first half, it looked like we might have been able to do something, man. Flacco came out dropping bombs. And I'm like, oh, with a big play to Amari Cooper. I'm like, okay, we can shut that down. If that's all he's gonna be able to do, we can figure that out. Cause I know they're not gonna be able to run on us. Boy, was I wrong, man. Man, Amari Cooper, man, went off for 265 yards, broke a record on us, man. Hey, man, deep bomb after deep bomb, man. Flacco was throwing that thing. We had third ward Cougar back there, man. Couldn't get it done today, man. Them Cleveland Brown cornerbacks, DBs, they had clamps on my receivers, man. My running game, we couldn't get too much, and then when we did get something, it was a penalty, man. I forget what the score was, man, but we were scoreless until we had a new kickoff return back there, man. I was like, who we got running kickoff, man? Man, we had my boy, we had Damian Pierce back there, man. He took that thing to the highest, man, about 98 yards. I'm like, oh, is this his new position? Pause. Is this his new position? Anywho, man, that was the major highlight for us, because after that, we didn't do much, man. Ooh, we was getting kicked. Ooh, we was getting our behinds kicked. And at halftime, I said, man, you know what? We need to go ahead and put Mills in there, baby. We didn't do it. And we just continued to get beat up. And then I want to say towards the end of the third, when it was too late, top of the fourth, we brought in Mills, man. They brought in their second string, and we was able to get some things moving, man. Mills was able to get that ball downfield, man. We got Nico Collins in the touchdown, in the end zone for a touchdown. I think he had 4 receptions for 18 yards. Then we got who else did we get in the end zone? We got somebody else. Was it Noah Brown? I forget. We got somebody else in the end zone. And before that, we were able to accomplish a successful onside kick, which led to that touchdown. But then check it out, man. Here's what I liked at the game. You know, you try not to get the moral victories, but here's what I liked. Cleveland had to bring their starters back in. For one, because we was getting that momentum. And then 2, man, I think they wanted that boy, they wanted Flacco to help, they wanted Flacco to help Amari Cooper break the record. But anywho, they had to bring their starters back in. Because I'm looking at the score at one point. I'm like 22-36. Wait a minute. If we score and get a 2-point conversion, this is a 6-point game. But, of course, when they brought their starters back in, they kind of shut things down. But just moving forward, you know, I'm like, man, Davis Mills was able to kind of get this ball downfield. So during the game, they said that C.J. Stroud was able to come to the stadium and look at film, or come to the facility and look at film, which is a big thing. Pause. So I'm hoping my boy is back next week, because we're going to need him for these final 2 games that I think we could kind of figure out. Shout out to the Colts for losing. Go Bucks. Because I think it's going to come down to either us winning the division, which is a long shot, or us getting that final wild card spot, man, because the Bills in there. Cleveland's in there. So it's going to be that 7th spot that we're going to have to figure out, or the division. Because Trevor Lawrence is kind of hurt. So maybe if the Jags could lose 2 games real quick, and all we got to do is handle the Colts and we'll be fine. But handle the Colts and win next week, and we'll be fine. But anywho, I like my chances. I believe in my squad, man, and it would just be a good look for us to get into the playoffs on C.J. Stroud's first season as our quarterback, on Coach Miko's first season as our coach, man. That'll be a good look and something to build on. You know, and then once we get in there, you're playing with house money. But, man, we got a lot of injuries, man. That boy Gennard got hurt. We didn't have Will Anderson Jr. Nelson was out for a couple plays. I'm like, dang, Flacco had so much time. there was no we didn't get any pressure on the QB, baby. We need our pass rushers out there, man. But I believe next week we handle business at our house. And we're gonna go from there, man. We gotta take this one game at a time, man. So next week we want to get our 9th win and have a winning season. But y'all know what it is, man. Houston Texans. Y'all move, y'all take it easy. See y'all next week. H-Town all day.